Get a free show and then enjoy the outdoors. This is the weekend to do it a little bit, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And do you know what instrument I played?
Trombone.
There you go.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know if I knew that or that was a lucky guess.
I've mentioned it before.
Okay.
Yeah, you recalled a deep-seated memory there.
Yeah.
Yes, I was a trombone. I often played third part though, which I actually preferred because I didn't really like playing those higher registers. I like the lower, more bassy sounds.
Like your voice.
Yeah, pretty, yeah. All right, well, it is gray outside, but it is pretty warm, which feels quite nice, all things considered for us. It's feeling like April out there with our temperatures this afternoon forecast again to reach the middle 60s. That is typically something we would see in early April rather than in early February for us. But overnight, we could see some showers and thunderstorms. And although our severe weather risk is pretty much non-existent, we could still get some gusty winds and maybe some hail out of some of those storms. I'll show you that here with Futurecast in just a moment. In the meantime, it maybe looks like it wants to rain out there, but we are staying dry. Nothing falling here on Max HD radar. There are some showers and thunderstorms moving through central Tennessee at the moment, and what we're seeing is kind of the cloud cover from some of those storms to our south and back to our southwest. So that's why it's cloudy at the moment. Those are just some pretty high, thick cirrus clouds, and you can even see some of those lightning bolts being detected there in parts of western Tennessee. Looking at Futurecast, though, we're going to be battling that cloud cover all day long, so that could work against our temperatures just a little bit, but I still think we can make it into the lower 60s. Later tonight, for the first half of the night, we should stay dry. It's really after midnight that we see that potential for some widely scattered showers and a few rumbles of thunder to move in there. Wherever you see some of those darker shades of orange and those reds, that's where you're probably having some of that heavier rainfall and likely some thunderstorms in it as well. But again, our severe weather risk is pretty much zero. There is technically a risk level 1 out of 5 for some of our far western communities west of I-65, but if we did see anything on the stronger side, probably just some gusty winds and small hail. Most of that will be out of here by the sunrise hours tomorrow morning, and tomorrow afternoon still battling the cloud cover, but our winds will be starting out of the south, but then turning to the west and northwest. So it could keep our temperatures down just a little bit. I think we'll still manage to make it into the lower 60s as we have been overachieving our temperatures a little bit this past week. Now, late tomorrow night and early Sunday morning, we could see some more light showers. I think these would largely be south of the Parkway system, but we could have a few make their way as far north as the Ohio River. Our temperatures will be a bit cooler on Sunday, however. We should see a bit more sunshine. At temperatures, though, still above normal, even though they'll be cooler in the lower 50s for us. We have not had any rain so far this month, which is a far different story compared to what we experienced in January, but eventually we will need to see a little bit of rain, so we could pick up a quick quarter to maybe half inch in some of those heavier downpours from this rainfall. For today, though, warm and breezy. We'll see those winds gusting up to 20 to 25 miles per hour at times. Temperatures should still make it into the lower and possibly middle 60s despite the cloud cover. Later tonight, we'll cool off only into the middle and upper 50s, so a fairly mild night for us. So we won't need that heater at all, and we can forget those extra blankets too. Here's a 7-day forecast. Temperatures do cool off for next week. More widespread showers are likely on Monday. Should be fairly breezy Monday as well. Valentine's Day looking pretty quiet. Mostly sunny and in the middle 50s there. And our temperatures stay above normal as we continue through next week and what's going to be a relatively quiet forecast.